Welcome back to my channel! If this is your first time visiting, my name is Bwandungi. Welcome! I'm so glad that you clicked that video link and that you are here. Today is a celebration. We're celebrating 50 subscribers. 50 whole subscribers. Thank you so much, each and every one of you who have gone ahead and clicked that subscribe button. I have a gift for you. There is a form in the description box below, and if you fill it out, you will get a gift. You will get something specially from me to you to say thank you so much for subscribing and for coming back every week to watch the videos. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. So if you watched my last video, you will know that there was an instance when I gave my work that was not ready, and I gave it to a beta reader who gave me feedback that I did not understand. What she said was that my work read like a screenplay, and I did not know what that meant, so I had to go online to do some research and find out what that meant. What does it mean when your manuscript ends up sounding like a screenplay? I found a bunch of articles that gave different tips and different tricks that can help you change your manuscript so that it doesn't sound so much like a screenplay. This is not to say that screenplays themselves cannot be interesting to read, but I'm not trying to write a screenplay. I am trying to write a novel. The major difference that I learned from the article was the difference between a screenplay and a novel. With a screenplay, there is a lot of dependence on setting the scene, on understanding the situation of the characters through visual media. The consumers of the video never have to build up the scene in their minds. It is already there for them. And another thing that happens with the characters is they never have inner dialogue. Unless, of course, you have a narrator who's telling you. It is up to the writers of the screenplay to let you know what this character was thinking. Sometimes we will read those thoughts from the expression on their faces, but most of the time they're saying their thoughts. So let me share with you the 6 different things that I found through my research online. Thank you, internet people. The first one is dialogue heavy scene. Like I said before, screenplays are a lot about the characters speaking their thoughts rather than hearing the inner dialogue. So that is one thing I have to take care of in my manuscript. The second one, which is related to the first one, is that there needs to be more inner dialogue. Now, of course, this becomes difficult when you are writing a multi-person cast in your novel and you are using the third-person omniscient voice, which is what I'm doing. And this means that I'm going to have to make sure that my characters are very, very distinct from one another so that whenever you're hearing somebody's inner thoughts, you know who it is that I'm talking about. The third thing that I need to make sure I'm doing is to set the scene properly. There is no way for the reader to know where the characters are situated. The caution in one of the articles was not to over-describe the scene. So that is definitely one thing that I need to watch out for regarding my manuscript. Describing, but not over-describing. The fourth one is rushing through the story. I don't know about you, but I get really excited when I'm writing something out. It plays like a movie in my mind and I'm trying to describe it. I know the thing that's coming up next and I'm so excited to tell you about it. I have to sit back and go a little slower so that the pacing is comfortable and the story is fuller. The fifth one that I'm still researching is about trying so hard to fit your novel into a particular genre. I write science fiction and fantasy, and that comes easy to me because I can imagine anything being animated with machinery inside or anything coming alive or having a conversation with me. I actually even think that my clothes have personalities and I introduce them to each other. If I buy something new, it gets introduced to the rest of the wardrobe. I don't think this particular tip is part of my problem, but it is something to think about as I continue to write. The final one, the 6th one, is not reading enough. That is not my problem either. I love reading books, I love listening to books, and I love reading and I love stories. Just bring them all to me. And nobody needs to encourage me to read more because I'm reading all the time. In fact, I started a very interesting book this morning called The Wild Robot. And the wild robot just got attacked by bears. So I'm excited to see where the author goes with this robot living in the forest somewhere on an island. So those are the things that I found online that I believe are going to help me make my manuscript better. Removing dialogue-heavy scenes, have more inner dialogue, set the scene some more but resist over-describing, and not rushing through the story. As I go through this journey, I know that there's so much more for me to learn. I do not have a degree in writing, but I love to write and I've been writing for a long time and I've learned many things, and I'm so excited to continue this journey to finish editing my manuscript because y'all need to read it. You are thirsty for my story. I'm telling you, you are going to enjoy it. Now, don't forget, if you are a subscriber to this channel, there is a form in the description box that you need to go and fill out so I can send you something. Thank you so much again for being here with me. Thank you so much for listening to these videos, for subscribing. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share it. And if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe! This lovely animation will tell you exactly how to do it. And don't forget to ring that bell. Ring the bell. If you want to get a notification, ring the bell. As always, have a wonderful day. I wish you happiness and joy as you go about your activities. Or if you're going to sleep, have wonderful dreams. I will see you in the next video. Bye!